our editorial. I love our editorials. They're really good. I have to say they're a history lesson here as to what's happened. And this one actually talks about the difference between here and the UK. And this was a person concerned who recently visited London for the first time for a 10-day training course. And in his free time, obviously, he went to see all the sites in the UK and generally have a good look around. When he came back, he was asked what he thought to the UK. And he said, well, actually, he hadn't seen any sun at all. And as you know, here we have sunshine every single day. So, but it was actually recorded as the warmest and sunniest September on record for England. However, when he came back, he said that he thought that the difference between Cyprus and the UK was that in the UK they had systems. When he checked in at Erjan here, everybody had tried to get in front of him at the queue, regardless of that he was in the queue. Everybody pushed in.
Yes, definitely the UK. I'm sorry, I'm disturbing you.
No.
Well, UK is the world's oldest democratic country, so that there is no comparison between their democracy and for our democracy. So another, well, you can continue, then we will discuss.
Yeah. Well, it's just interesting that he said they had a system, and that the system works that they have. I mean, here there is a system, but it works very differently. But I think sometimes people don't quite understand the system here, and if we could abide by the system, it would be easier. Like I say every week about the amount of people killed on the roads. There is a law that you should wear a helmet. There is a law that you shouldn't use your mobile telephone.
But who will implement?
Exactly.
Who will implement the system? Because the people can do whatever they want, but you need the law enforcement agencies who can implement the system and the laws. So here in Cyprus, it is a little bit of problem. Well, I can give my suggestion, so the community will be good, the residents will be good. If we have a system, if we go with this system, so it is easier for us.
Yes.
Okay. So these are the things which we need to understand.
Yeah, the system, once you have a system in place, everybody can follow it, can't they? Yeah. And you know where you're going with the system. So, but a very good article there, and it was nice to compare it. What also, at the end of this article, sums up a sad situation here at the present time, is the decision to increase the minimum wage by 115 TL.
It is very funny for me, yeah. I was laughing, and I'm still laughing on a where is the comparison between 115 and 500 liras?
Yes, because the members of parliament, however, have voted themselves 500 rise
you
in
see
TL.
The elite class, how they are thinking and how the normal people are thinking.
Yes.
They are thinking 115 for the normal and 500 TL for themselves. 115 plus 115 is equal to 225, but they are not making them double. They are making them double, then double and double.
Yes.
So.
Yes, it sets a very bad example, doesn't it? Really, saying, well, I'm going to have 500, but you can only have 115. So people are already cross.
Why in democratic society we are not equal?
Yes,
no, we are equal.
Yes, yeah. So it's very sad that, but you know, a very good article again. Our editorials are good. Now I have to mention page 4. The Turkey Stars thrilled the crowds. I suppose you were working, weren't you, Umar? You didn't see the Turkey Stars, or did you?
Well, there is no holiday for the journalism, and all evenings are busy. There, I only enjoy my life on my holiday.
Do you?
Yes.
So you didn't see the Turkey Stars performing here in Gene?
I was here and I was working, so I just heard a
heard the roar as
yes.
they went past. They are unbelievable. I mean, before I left the UK to come and live here, I'd probably seen the French display and obviously the Red Arrows, the English one, but these are in a class of their own. They are superb. I mean, sometimes it's quite, oh, my goodness, they're coming side by side, they're turning over, my heart is in my mouth.
Turkish pilots are one of the best pilots in the world.
Yes,
so you see the accuracy. For example, in this picture, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, six NF5 jets are performing.
Yes.
So it is not easy.
And the speed they're going at, you know, I mean, it's unbelievable.
And one more thing I like to tell you in the aircraft, because my father was an engineer.
Right.
So I know the aircraft very well. Okay. So these are NF5 jets, which are especially for the purpose of these shows.
Yes.
And the speed are almost like F-16. So, and the sound are almost similar like F-16.
Unbelievable.
Yes.
I mean, it just is unbelievable. So, but you see, we have our own, here in the studio, Dennis is training to be an aviation pilot. So maybe next year, he will be flying the Turkish Stars. Who knows?
Okay, in that case, if our colleague Dennis is flying the aircrafts, then I will sit with him.
You will sit with him, will
Yes.
you? Oh, that's lovely. I have to mention page 8, and I'm interested in your views in this. And this is the winners received the awards for the first Golden Island International Film Festival. There was lots of talk about whether people actually went to the cinema these days. As a younger person, do you go to the cinema here in Cyprus?
Unfortunately, no.
Right, so do you buy a DVD or do you download films on your computer? How do you watch films?
Well, I have a membership in the website, so I pay per month a small amount, then the whole world cinema is open for me.
For you?
Yes.
Yeah. So actually, as we've moved on with technology, things like cinemas are actually losing out. They're a dying sort of business, really.
Yes, internet destroy the business of the cinema, because you know, if you go to the cinema, for example, 10 to 15 lira for one person,
Yes.
when you go with a group, your 100 lira gone.
Yes.
So it is difficult for the people who are living here. So I don't think so. The cinema are popular here, famous here. Whenever I saw in front of the cinema, there are teenagers. The college boys and girls used to watch cinemas here.
Yeah.
Just for the fun, not for the message.
Yes.
And I used to watch cinema because there are interesting movies which are coming nowadays. And since last 2 years, there are very much development. And you know, desensitization of these movies, the impact. As a media person, we understand what is going to be the desensitization of the movie, but the normal people cannot understand it. So I like to say, with the help of my columns, I like to educate the people to understand the propaganda setting effect by the governments and by the superpowers. So, well, in this article, in this film festival article, they are best documentary, best actor, best. These are the good thing. I love to attend, but you know, the events happen in the evening. And I am working in the evening.
You do, yes, I know, because you come in late to work, don't you? You work through the night, so
yes.
you missed out on the film festival. It was very good.